technically bankrupt.
I know how difficult it is to operate without finances. They are doing very well because without finances you cannot move, you cannot implement any activity. It's not possible.
Whatever happens in the Gambia goes beyond the boundaries of the Gambia. And if Grts cannot progress, the people outside will not know. You were talking about our skeptics outside the Gambia. If, for example, the Grts collapses, those who are there saying what is not prevailing in the Gambia will succeed because they are not going to be able to see and know that these people tell lies.
They are still rendering service to this nation, but we must sympathize them. I think what we should do as a committee is to help GRTs to bail them out of their present predicament. They are seriously handicapped. They don't have financial resources. Most of their equipments are old.
So my belief is GRTs, as members are saying, definitely they are technically bankrupt.
The minority leader and member for Nyamina Dankunku, Honorable Samba Jallo, observed that TV adverts have drastically dropped over the years and frowns on government ministries and institutions' non-payment of airtime.
Page 32 of the report, of the activity report, they are current constraint. What they are saying, they said non-payment of airtime of program on both radio and TV. This is value in tens of millions. Actually, I would love GRTs to qualify it more. Who are these agencies, if they are agencies or personnel?
GRTs too has a responsibility to make sure they improve. I'll get the breakdown. It is GRTS's responsibility to do a research to know what percentage of the population watches GRTS regularly.
The board chairperson GRTS, Marcel Tomasi, earlier cleared the air on GRTS Gamtel MOU and positions vacated by retirees. Director General Manga reveals as part of plans to address challenges, the situational report sent to government for immediate actions and important strategies for the way forward, such as the digital archiving system, setting up of provincial stations, and an institutionalized broadcast training center for continuous staff development. Subject matter specialists expounded on what they call the open airways for GRTS to shape up and conduct an audience-based survey to assess program content and quality.
GRTS should roll its sleeves. Honorable Sen did point out that they are technically bankrupt. In fact, they are bankrupt. GRTS's current assets as a ratio of current liabilities is 33 bottles of every dollar CDA.
Sessions later winded up with the adoption of the reports, as virtually all members saw the urgent need for the country's only TV station to be rescued of its financial challenges slowing down operations. Samuel Ba, GRTS.
The University of the Gambia has held a colorful orientation ceremony for 301 freshmen set to undergo a degree program in various fields of study. The event was graced by senior officials at the Higher Education Ministry, university authorities and students. Boba SMCC picks up the rest of that story.
University education is getting higher due to improved student pride and attitude towards learning, improved staff and faculty morale, and an overall improvement in the image of the university and client goodwill, as well as the high quality of education at its various faculties and schools. The enrollment pressure and demand for admissions to University of the Gambia continues to rise. This, according to university authorities, is an encouraging development, as students that are enrolling are stronger academically with better results in the West Africa Senior Secondary School Certificate examinations. However, the difference between an admitted student and an enrolled student, the acting registrar, Mohamed Lamin Taru, explains.
An admitted student is the one that has been offered admission, but has not yet registered. While the bona fide student is the one who has been offered admission and duly registered. In essence, if you are not registered, then you are not a student of this university.
The secretary at the University of the Gambia, Jenu Mane, highlighted the importance of orientation and advised the freshmen to try to be good ambassadors, be serious with their academic works. Deans of the various schools gave brief statements about their schools and used the occasion to inform freshmen, new students about their respective schools' orientation. The permanent secretary at Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology is Dr. Cherno Omar Bare.
It is also our duty when you graduate to ensure that most of you are placed appropriately within the government sectors to be able to reinforce capacity also in those sectors. And I think this is our wish. That is why we don't only provide scholarships to the limit that we can, but we also encourage students. We encourage students who would like to have that one-to-one consultation even with the ministry with regards to their professional career, where they cannot do it at the level of the university. The ministry can also be provided assistance.
That's what our Chancellor, His Excellency, expects of you and hopes of you, that you will not only give to country, but you will give service to wherever you are needed, selflessly. This is a day of joy for all of us at the University of the Gambia, my colleagues, faculty, staff, and our returning students. We anticipate with pleasure the excitement we will experience in your academic and intellectual growth as you pursue your various interests and degree programs here at the University of the Gambia.
The Vice Chancellor of University of the Gambia, Professor Mohamed M.O.K., urged the freshmen, new students to take learning serious, saying they are expected to be their best and not let them down at the end of their studies in the University of the Gambia.
Gives me a great joy seeing your very brilliant and bright faces, ready, poised to optimize your potentials and be more than you can ever imagine. For most of you, and it's the case for most of our students, you are the first in your families to ever finish high school and admitted to a university. An accomplishment that makes me proud of you. Please know we have high hopes in you. Do not let us down.
University education at University of the Gambia is not only concerned with intellectual growth and development. It is also designed to instill ethical values and civic responsibilities, which equip students and graduates to demonstrate probity, integrity, and patriotism in the delivery of services to the nation. The management of the university on its part is committed to remain focused on the pursuit of academic excellence through the provision of facilities to aid meaningful teaching, research, and learning, and the enhancement of students' welfare. On the other hand, mediocrity and poor academic performance, according to University of the Gambia authorities, will not be tolerated. Buba SMCC, GRTS.
Banjulians were in rapture after news of a massive rehabilitation project was disclosed by Mayor Abdoulaye Ba. The multi-million dollar project, which will soon be launched and co-financed by Banjul City Council and Friends of the City Council in Belgium, targets some of the city's key facilities and infrastructure, notably the Ice Plant Museum and State Lightning. Louis Mendy reports.
Action Park evening in the capital as scores of Belgians in their different fashions gathered to thrill their visiting Belgian friends from Ostend, a show of appreciation to the support the city is about to receive from their acquaintances. The enticing evening was born out of the fruitful partnership between the two cities and credited with a good record of success since it came into fruition over a decade ago. Since then, what is seen as a mutually beneficial cooperation continues to grow from strength to strength over the years, setting the stage for the launch of a crucial rehabilitation project intended to give a facelift to the capital city. The multi-million-dollar project soon to be launched is part